Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. Today we're playing Jund Cat Food. This is a really sweet deck, which was a donation deck sent to me by Ricardo Rivere. Not really sure how to pronounce that, but thank you so much for that. If you want sideboard guides or to do deck donations, that's all on patreon.com. And if you want early access to videos, it's on YouTube's membership option. And if you want to check out cardmarket.com, the largest seller of Magic the Gathering cards in Europe, then you can get the cards. Also, make sure to like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Now let's go ahead and check out what's going on with this deck. So this idea of this deck is we're playing the cat sack from different formats, like Rakdos sack. We're going to be using Cauldron Familiar to have a way to sacrifice our foods like Heaped Harvest and Lembas. And then Hissing Iguanar here is our thing that is used to ping our opponent whenever we have something die. So we're going to be playing cat, sack the cat, ping our opponent. And then we also have Writhing Chrysalis in the deck in order to have a bunch of more things to sacrifice and ping our opponent with these. We can also Bloody Betrayal our opponent's creatures and then Deadly Dispute them after attacking, which is really sweet. So it's sort of like a Jund tokens food deck, which is just looking awesome. Only a couple snuff outs here, 2 flings, and then the sideboard has Breath Weapon, Ancient Grudge, Pulse of Marasa, Weather the Storm, Troublemaker Oof, and Null Spellbomb. It looks pretty fun. Mid-rangey, a little bit of a combo. I like it. Hopefully you will enjoy, and I'll see you in the matches. We're here in round 1 on the draw versus Reaver Lol. We have 1 land cat, double dispute, so any second land does it. We're on the draw. I'm going to keep it. It's a bit of a risk, but we'll see. Island for the opponent. This person was on fairies. Yeah, they're playing fairies still. Let's go land, play the cat. And then I'm just going to kill your fairy because I want that thing dead. Doink. Don't think we have any Pyroblast in the sideboard. We just have breath weapons for this matchup. I play an island. We are looking for a land. Then I can get the Lembas going. Okay, that's not good. That's my mistake. Let's just get in. Alright, sometimes I like to keep a risky hand. Opponent plays another land. We find the land. Let's try Lembas. They might have a Spell Pierce here. Looks like they were trying to Spell Stutter, but okay, it's a Spell Pierce. We're gonna get in. That sucks. Okay. I'm gonna go to the next game. Our opponent's not gonna know what's going on. I totally threw this, so I apologize, Ricardo. Let's do a little bit better in the post board. Don't think the Bloody Betrayal is any good here. We're just gonna bring in the breath weapons. And I think that's fine. Maybe Fling isn't good either, but we can throw the Chrysalis at our opponent and fling the Cauldron Familiar maybe. So we need enough lands to get going, and then we'll be fine. Chrysalis can hopefully do some work here. Okay, we're on the play. This seems way better. Keep. We have Colony Garden into Lembas. We can Cauldron Familiar to block a ninja. Hopefully we can get the Heaped Harvest going so we can get our lands in play and then just get a mana advantage with that and the Deadly Disputes. I'll play the Colony Garden and pass. I guess our opponent might be on Annuls. They go Fairy Seer. Maybe it makes sense. Well, I think I'm still playing the Lembas here. Just to use the Scry value. We find the Heaped Harvest. Lembas, and what do we find? I'm going to bottom the Rumble. So the Hissing Iguanar is not good at the moment. Our opponent gets in. This is what I was sort of afraid of. And passing. Should have done this in their upkeep. Gone for the Eviscer's Insight or the Deadly Dispute. They're attacking. So we can say for certainty that they have... I would imagine that they have a Spell Stutter in hand. I'm going to try Eviscer's Insight here. Because I want the mana off the Deadly Dispute. They might let this go. There's the Spell Stutter sprite. They always do. Let's go Deadly Dispute on the Lembas. If they have Spell Pierce here, I'm pretty dead again. Okay. Play the landscape. And crack it. And grab, I guess, the mountain. I forgot to update my mountain. My mana base is so wonky right now. Oh well, pass. Let's see if they ninja. Okay, they'll ninja into a Moon Circuit Hacker. Double ninja. That's not great. I guess I really want the Harvest to land, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get that down. Play the Chrysalis. Counterspell. Okay. Fine. So they play a Fairy Seer. Need to be able to land the Heaped Harvest. There's an island. They have Spellstutter in hand. They're getting in. We'll take the 4. I guess I'm not too worried about the chip damage if I can actually get my engine going, because I have a lot of life I can gain with the food and the cat. Another ninja. It's pretty solid. They're going to leave open Spellstutter Sprite. Discards a Miscreant. I will attempt to play a Heaped Harvest. I'm really happy that that resolved. We will use the ability and get a Swamp. Play the Cauldron Familiar. They auto-use the Spellstutter Sprite, which is fine, because now I can sacrifice the Heaped Harvest, which is really sweet. And then we'll get back, we'll get a Forest this time. Cauldron Familiar returns. We ping them. We go to 11. And I pass the turn. Let's see what happens now. They cast Of One Mind. They're getting in. I think I will block here. Block here. It's a little bit of a risk. So the cat dies, their ninja dies. They still have their other hacker in hand. What are they playing? Fling's bad here. We'll try this Heaped Harvest. Okay, they got me. It did not come together. We needed to get our mana going, so I learned that for the next match. Apologies to the slow start. Let's get in for the next one. Round 2 versus Barf, who likes to play either mono blue or blue black fairies. So I think I'm keeping. I don't like Bloody Betrayal here, but I have Malevolent Rumble into Heaped Harvest into Deadly Dispute. They might think that we're on Jund Glee. Wow, our opponent mulliganed to 4. I'll play my landscape and pass the turn. I set yield until their next end step. They appear to be on mono blue, but I'm not sure exactly. We'll grab a Forest. Try to rattle off a Rumble. And I'll take the Chrysalis. So we lose Heaped Harvest and Snuff Out. Yes, it is mono blue. Okay. They're getting in. We assume they ninja. They have the ninja. So I want to be like going for the bloody, but I don't have enough to do that this turn, but I can Chrysalis. Okay, your turn. Wanted to go for Bloody Betrayal, sacrifice the ninja. Oh man, it would be so good if I was able to get in with the ninja. Place Of One Mind. Oh my god, I love this. This is going to be amazing. Okay. I'll take this. Attack. Yeah, I would like to draw a card. And then I think I'm going to just go ahead and Deadly Dispute this away. Thanks. That was so good! Amazing! Oh god. Okay, let's now Rumble. Find another Chrysalis? Yes. Yes! Your turn. That was absurd. I love it. Okay, what are they gonna do? Hardcast Of One Mind again. We need to get the makeshift munitions on the table, and then just blast this Fairy Seer with the Heaped Harvest. That's gonna feel good too. So let's see. Play munitions. Play Heaped Harvest. Yeah. So good. Oh, that was amazing. Actually amazing. Let's bring in the breath weapons. Don't think we have anything else to bring in. So maybe the flings are the worst part of what's going on here. Then the Bloody Betrayal was actually awesome. The synergy. Okay, we're here. We have no good lands. We'll mulligan. All right, this looks pretty solid. I think we get rid of either the Iguanar or the munitions. Probably the Iguanar. We have to sneak the munitions in, and our opponent's probably going to be playing Hydroblast after seeing the munitions before. Ooh. Colony Garden. We find the Chrysalis off the top. Let's see if they big ninja again. Little ninja. Okay. Plays the Fairy Seer out. So here we Rumble. That way we can have a turn 3 Chrysalis. Oh my goodness. Rumble. Looking for lands. We find more Chrysalis. Oh, Yes. Pass. Pass again. They're going to have to counterspell all these. Over and over and over. Fairy Seer for the opponent. Gets in. I'll block. See if they want a ninja. They did not. Play a Chrysalis. No counterspell? Yeah. Nice. I guess they could have Echoing Truth. They Brine Barrow my Chrysalis. If they're getting in, I think I block the Hacker. Just so they can't ninja. Find the monster. Okay. I take 2 damage. Let's see what they do here. Getting in. Okay, they hit us with the Hacker so they get to draw and discard. When does they didn't do anything? You may draw a card if you do discard a card, so they did not draw a card. So we can go Chrysalis plus Cauldron Familiar. I don't like having to use the spawns, but I do want the Chrysalis in play. We'll play the Cauldron Familiar and pass. Really need to get the Heaped Harvest going. Opponent has no good attacks. Find a land. So let's sacrifice the land for I guess, a black. And then play another Chrysalis. They've got the counterspell this time. Alright. Spellstutter can counter the Heaped Harvest, which is not great. Now they have 4 mana. We have double munitions. So let's just play the munitions out. They probably counter it. Hydroblast. Now we'll play the Heaped Harvest. Get a Forest. And pass the turn. I can sack the Familiar to the Insight, maybe? Just sack this Writhing Chrysalis as well. Let's Eviscer's Insight, sacrificing the Cauldron Familiar. And then I should actually probably respond to this by sacrificing this. They dispel my Insight. We're going to bring back the Heaped Harvest. We'll go Swamp. And then we'll drain our opponent for 1, which is nice. We have enough mana to Eviscer's Insight again. I think I'm just going to Lembus, see if they have anything. They didn't have anything. I'll top the land for now, because we can just play it out and then try the munitions. There's a Spellstutter. Okay, they got me. Let's see if they want to attack. They are swinging in, so we clearly blocked the Spellstutter and the Ninja. I guess they could Ninja this Brine Barrow, so I probably should have blocked with the spawn. They Ninja the Brine Barrow Intruder. That way they can Ninja... they're just keeping it. Okay, let's Familiar back the Lembus. Now they only have 2 fairies in play, so they can still counter the Eviscer's Insight. Never mind. We'll try Insight on my Writhing Chrysalis over here. Draw some cards. Counterspell. Good for you. Okay. Insight this one. Okay. Pass. This isn't amazing, but we do have Breath Weapon. I really need another mountain now. Plays a Fairy Seer, 2 cards in hand. If I can get them to tap out and I can get this Breath Weapon off, they're going to be pretty hosed. But they see Breath Weapon in my graveyard, so they know I have it. Snap. That's not good. We block here. I'm at 6 life. I have a Heaped Harvest. Play the Heaped Harvest out. We get a mountain. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. But I can block 2. I don't know what's in their hand still. Try the Chrysalis. We're going to get mana either way. They have a Spellstutter for the Chrysalis. Okay. Let's Familiar, sack the Harvest. Grab a Swamp. Your turn. They're getting in for a large amount. Block here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Block here. Ninja on the Spellstutter. Okay, so now I guess I just... Let's try this Malevolent Rumble. Find a Chrysalis. Play the Chrysalis out. They're not going to bite. Viscer's Insight sacking the Chrysalis. Land. Alright, we lose. Couldn't Breath Weapon them. Too many ninjas and fairies and nonsenses. Maybe Pulse of Marasa is fine. Give her this Bloody Betrayal. I have to be able to resolve these Breath Weapons. Tough. Okay, we're on the play. This is close, but not good enough. Mulligan. Okay, we have all the colors. Let's keep and put back the Pulse of Marausa and go land Cauldron Familiar. So that way we can Deadly Dispute it on turn 2 or fetch up a basic. Opponent plays Island into a Fairy Seer. We have a Lembas. Just play the Lembas out. I want another one. Sure. I put it on the bottom. Whoops. Attack. Let's see if they ninja. No ninja this time. Plays a Miscreant and a Miscreant. That's awesome for them. Let's Deadly Dispute the Cauldron Familiar. Snuff out. Play land. Play Cauldron Familiar. Then I'll pass. Snuff out can stop a spell setter for 4. Yikes, they have Infinite Seers. I guess here I can just sack the Lembas and attack in with my 2 Cauldron Familiars. They get in for 3. Okay. And nothing. Okay. Bring back the cat. Put the Lembas back in the deck. Draw. On a Calling Garden. Play the Landscape and attack in. Our opponent goes to 14. Hopefully these cats will just do enough work. They play an Island. Get in for 4. Okay. Can sacrifice this for Mountain. Sad that those mountains are in the deck though. Play Colony Garden. We'll go ahead and attack. Wonder if I should Pulse of Morales in my land. I'm trying not to do anything. We are in a weird race scenario. I get in for 4 again. Try getting back my land. Alright. Gained a lot of life there, which is good. Multiple Iguanars. So let's play this. Attack in. They go to 10. Our opponent's still getting in for 4. Okay. Let's sacrifice this for the Mountain. Draw. Deadly Dispute. Okay, so I'm going to get in. I have 3, 6, 7 mana. I think I'm just passing. I can Deadly Dispute the plant on end step. They're getting in for 4. I'm not sure exactly who's winning the race. I don't think it's us. I'll Deadly Dispute my plant. Let's see if they respond. Dispel. So they're holding double Spell Setter right now. We're going to swing in. They're at 6. I guess on their attack step, I can try to hardcast Snuff Out on a Miscreant. Miscreant gets dead? Question mark? They snap back the Miscreant. That's solid for them. So they'll attack in for 3 and then draw a card. Next turn they have 4. Let's attack in. I don't like this very much. Double Spell Setter kills me here. I don't have any other options though. I'll try the Hissing Iguanar. There's a Spell Setter. Yep. Oh, I fudged it up. Okay. Now they can just ninja back their Spell Setter. Oh yeah, and that's 6 damage. Suck. We'll go to game 3, or match 3. Alright, Lucas Ket is our round 3 opponent who also likes to play fairies. Fairies all day. We're going to play Colony Garden into Lembas into Heaped Harvest. A mulligan to 6. Let's play the Colony Garden and pass. Forest? Okay, that's not... Don't know what's going on. Bogling? Are they bogling me? Red. Ooh. Interesting. We find the Cauldron Familiar. Let's Lembas. I'll take the Rumble. No tax. This turn I'm going to Heaped Harvest into a Mountain. I would really love to take your creature and fling it at you. I accidentally yielded through their turn. Okay, so... No tax. Land, Heaped Harvest. Yes, we get a Mountain. And we pass. I very, very nearly skipped my turn. Opponent with the Avenging Hunter. Nice. So they reveal a Mountain. I guess I... Block? Not right now. Let's play the Chrysalis out. And then Bajuka Bog. Target you or whatever. Just the land's in play now. Sack, sack. Sack this. And then we'll get a Forest. Opponent gets the initiative. Or they are continuing to step through the initiative. They're forging something. Making their Avenging Hunter bigger. Okay. I will block the Repurposer, I believe. They're just going to get in for 7. So no blocks from me. They play a Malevolent Rumble, and they find Hydra, Altasaur, Wild Growth, and a Forest. So, what's it going to be? They choose Wild Growth? That's a surprise. That's a different one. Okay, it's from Fallout. They just wanted more spawns in play, I guess? What do we want to do? Guess I rumble. If I keep rumbling, I can make my Chrysalis beat this guy. Then I'll take the Heaped Harvest. So I have more spawns. If I rumble into... Nah, we'll just go Heaped Harvest. Getting a Swamp again, I think. Then play out the Cauldron Familiar. We can block the Avenging Hunter with the Cauldron Familiar and then bring it back. Sacrificing the Heaped Harvest again, getting more life. Or no, we don't. We're just getting life from the Cauldron Familiar. So maybe we just sacrifice the Lembas, but I think having the mana in play from the Heaped Harvest is better. 6 mana for the opponent. And they trapped us down to 9. Boarding party into Nyxborn Hydra for an 0-1. Not that effective. If we can get this to a 19x, then we can kill them with a fling. I would be happy to steal your Avenging Hunter and fling it at you. We're attacking in. I guess I just block here and block here. We're taking 7. And then Cauldron Familiar is going to die. And I will bring it back. Sack the Heaped Harvest. Go back to 3 life. I'll get the Mountain this time. Our opponent gets more spawns. We're at 3. We have a Colony Garden as a blocker. Let's try rumbling, trying to find something good. We didn't find anything. We'll just take the Forest, I guess. Can't play it this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can sacrifice the cat and then bring it back on the Lembas. Still taking a bunch of damage. Let's try the Lembas. If I can find that thing that steals, then I can take the Avenging Hunter and attack. Take the Iguanar, that's pretty good. 1, 2, 3. Play the Iguanar. I'll attack you with my cat. They're blocking. Okay. Ping you. So they go to 17. Trying to figure out what I can do. I have 2 mana. So I can just block here and block here. Sack the Lembas. Fling's an instant, so I guess I can just wait. I was thinking I could fling the Cauldron Familiar at the Hydra or something. Wait. Okay, they go into Archives and draw a card. We're going to just point these pingers at you constantly. Sort of working. They go Breath Weapon. Alright, so let's sack a spawn. So the plan is to sack the 2 spawns, fling the Avenging Hunter. I think this works. So they have to not have an instant speed way to grow the Avenging Hunter. But it has to be... Let's see. What do I want to do? I could also fling my cat at the boarding party. But it's going to die when the cat comes back and blocks it. Shoot your Avenging Hunter with my Chrysalis. Ping you again. This is getting weird. Okay, Avenging Hunter is dead. They take a lot of pings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pings. They go to 8. I guess they could have a Nyxborn and kill me here. Cycles a Generous End. Plays a land. Okay, they're going to attacks. Swings in. Okay, cat comes back. Whoop. We go to 4 life. They go to 7. I'm confused. Maybe they didn't see this coming. We block. Now their creature's dead. Now we bring it back again. We can attack for the initiative now. I'll attack. Another Breath Weapon. Let's Eviscer's inside the cat. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Play this Iguanar. Play another Familiar. When it's at 4, we play a land and pass the turn. So they're going to get into the throne. I just don't know what they're going to get. Let's see. They reveal a million things. No. Okay, so they have Avenging Hunter, probably is their pick. But now, if I sacrifice the Cauldron Familiar, then our opponent goes to 4 off the Hissing Iguanar. I think we're close, maybe. There's a boarding party, finding a Utopia Sprawl. So now they can attack, and then it'll go to 4. I certainly have to block here. Or I could block here. They'll go to 3. Then I can't really attack with the cat. I think I need to block with the iguanar. Ping you. Okay, they do go to 4. Because it doesn't count itself. Play another cat. They go to 3 life. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sack the cat. Okay. We'll play Heaped Harvest. Then grab a basic. Only swamps left. Sack the Heaped Harvest. Yes. Okay. Okay. We're doing it. Alright, pass. We're at 8 life. Opponent's at 2 life. Not much I can do. Actually, they forge. And then this is a 10, so that I just die. They're going to Lost Well. What? I can't believe it. And they went top. So now we have to block with everything. Wait. Blocking with 1 is basically the same. Okay, I'll just block with 1. They play an Altasaur into a Writhing Chrysalis. Okay. So we need like double food to ping them out. They're using the Chrysalis and doing a bunch of stuff. Malevolent Rumble, finding Forest, Rumble, Generous Ent. So they probably take the Ent this time. Choose the Ent. And then they can't play it. Okay. Okay, so I find Bloody Betrayal. I can take the Altasaur. Green, black. Let's Rumble. Find a random landscape. Okay, that didn't help very much. Play the landscape. I'll take your Altasaur. Guy's mine. We're going to attack in. So he has to shove the Writhing Chrysalis in front of the Altasaur and lose both. Well, I guess that makes sense. So they can sack this spawn. Take 1 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. They scoop. Yay. The threaten was awesome there. Okay, my opponent wrote something in the chat that I don't really understand. We're just going to try and do it again, I think. Like, what really could we have done? Not much else. Let's try it again. The deck seems to run better once you have a lot of mana in play. I think I might have played a little bit more lands, maybe like 21. And then maybe 8 disputes? Not sure. Okay, we have the Betrayal, which I do enjoy. Gotta get Betrayal into Deadly Dispute again. Our opponent goes land, Sprawl on red. Okay. We'll play Colony Garden into Rumble, into Chrysalis. They cycle the Generous Ent on their turn too. Grabs a forest, plays the forest. Now maybe a Rumble from the opponent? No, Sprawls. Into a Rumble. Relic. Double Relic for the opponent. The cats are too scary. I can't believe it. Can't believe that. It's really funny. Okay, Malevolent Rumble. Let's find something good. I'll take the Swamp. Double Deadly Dispute in the graveyard's not great. Pass the turn. So we can Chrysalis this turn, and then next turn we can Heaped Harvest, and then maybe we should Heaped Harvest first. I'm not sure. Keep the spawn around. Wonder what they cut for their relics. Hopefully it was something awesome. And they just relic me out. 4 mana in play, plays an Arbor Elf. Sure. Let's play Chrysalis. Your turn. And then I guess it's gonna be Heaped Harvest Familiar. We can also Heaped Harvest sack the Heaped Harvest. I want to keep the Visitor's Insight to sack their thing. They play an Avenging Hunter. Okay. Plays a land. I wonder if the Avenging Hunter will just kill them. We could... Wait. Yes. Yes! I see the line. Bloody Betrayal, the Avenging Hunter. Awesome. Come to me. You're mine now. We're attacking in. And we're going to grab a mountain. Okay, we'll exile our card. Sure. No problem. Should I fling on their Arbor Elf is the question, or go face? Leave them on 5 mana with no creatures? That sounds good. We'll fling their Arbor Elf. Fling it at their Arbor Elf. Get the mountain. Land. Tap, tap. This is great. I love it. Kill this thing. Throw your Avenging Hunter at it. Sweet. Pass. Good thing they have the relics. Why didn't they just sacrifice the relic there to get a creature? I don't know. Plays another Avenging Hunter, so they get to make a forged up Avenging Hunter. I don't care. That was still sweet. It's going to be a 7/6. Gets rid of my Fling. 1 card in hand. We have the Hissing Iguanar. 1, 2, 3. Let's play the Iguanar, dude. Land. Tap, tap. Sack this. Ping you. And then save the targets. Oh, I missed on that. Heaped Harvest. We'll grab a Forest. And pass. Maybe I should have grabbed a Swamp. They put us to 15 with their Avenging Hunter. They're just passing. Plays a land. Okay. Let's start with Malevolent Rumble. I'll find Heaped Harvest again. I can go Cauldron Familiar. Put them to 11. I can sacrifice the cat. Ping you. Draw some cards. Okay. I found a Malevolent Rumble, which was what I was hoping for, to make my Writhing Chrysalis trade with the Avenging Hunter. Play another Rumble. Get another Chrysalis. Very nice. Bring back the Familiar. They probably just relic here, I guess. Okay. Maybe we're going to get the Swamp now. Cat does not come back this time. Let's attack. See what they want to do. Breath Weapon. Okay. Sacrifice this. Ping you. I don't think I'm going to use the blood token. And put you to 7. Let's see what happens. They relic away my thing. Sure. And they will trade. Okay, so we can actually play the Chrysalis and then gain control of it and attack with the Chrysalis, which is funny. They draw a card. So I think we'll be able to get in for the initiative regardless. They play a Repurposer. I guess now we can't get in for the initiative. Gets rid of my land. They have a Hissing Iguanar of their own. That's interesting. Let's play out the Chrysalis. I messed up. I'm going to Deadly Dispute the blood token. Okay, Colony Garden. Dude, and then we're going to... We do take 1 from this Iguanar. And then make a green. Play another Heaped Harvest. And get a Swamp. This is kind of funky. So, what happens if I take the Iguanar and attack with it and then sack it? I don't know. I guess they're probably going to be able to get some good stuff off of this. They took another Iguanar. Plays a Sprawl. This thing does not have trample. Okay, the Annoyed Allosaur is what I want to take. They find an Arbor Elf. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 mana. Play the landscape out. Let's go tap. Red, red. Take this thing. We'll attack in. Coming in hot. They put 3 power in front of it. They need to have 6 toughness in order to not have me take the initiative. Okay. So we'll put 4 on the Iguanar. With the new rules, we take some damage. I think maybe I just play another Harvest. Get a Swamp. Crack this one. Get another Swamp. And then I'll pass. And then next turn, I'm looking to use Viscer's Insight 2 times. Our opponent's continuing to go through the dungeons, though, which is bad. Here they get to get basic. Then next turn, it's Forge. Plays a Forest. That's what they picked up. They cracked the Relic. Okay, so now I don't have to worry about not using the Viscer's Insight this turn. Let's Viscer's Insight the Heaped Harvest. Grab another land. That's my last basic. Draw some cards. Munitions. Okay, that could be good. 1, 2, 3. Play the Iguanar. Play munitions. Finally. Okay. Let's just go ahead and kill your... Oh, they scooped! Yeah! On to the next. Okay, round 4. We only have 1 land. We're going to mulligan. This is a lot better. Keep. I put back, I guess, the insight. We have a plan. 1, 2, 3. Draw Swords Bridge from the opponent. We have no idea what that means. Could be one of many, many things. Play the Cauldron Familiar and pass. Gonna be probably turn 2 Lembas, turn 3 Deadly Dispute it if I don't find a land. Otherwise, I Heaped Harvest trying to get the Writhing Chrysalis out. Okay, it's regular Affinity. What's on our sideboard? Troublemaker Oofs and Grudges. Land. Maybe I attack in and then go for the Deadly Dispute so I can try to put the Chrysalis down. There we go. That seems like it worked out. So turn 3 Chrysalis for me. But we do have to watch out for their Toxin, Krark-Clan Shaman combo. Land. Make a red. We'll go Chrysalis. Now I have Snuff out. I can kill the Krark-Clan Shaman. Just gonna pass. I think I will Heaped Harvest, getting a mountain, and then Sacrifice, getting a forest. A Reckoner's Bargain, sacking the blood. They are going to get in. Okay. No blocks for me. I'll go to 17. My turn. Play this Harvest. Then we get the mountain. Play a land. Wonder if I want to play the Lembas. I think I'm just going to attack in. Saving my spawns for the next Chrysalis. But maybe it's not worth it. Sacrifice the Heaped Harvest. We get forest. Cat comes back. And now let's Lembas. And set up our draw. 6 mana in play on turn 4. Well, 7 mana with the spawns. They sacrifice my thing. Or shoot it with the Galvanic. Okay, fine. Play the Lembas. Another cat. Okay. The value. Opponent plays a Seed of the Synod. They have 4 cards in hand. And they're doing something with their black mana. Feels like a Kenku for some reason. It's Krark-Clan Shaman. Okay. The Reckoner's Bargain. Fine. Cat's gonna die. He dead. Let's bring it back though. Might as well, right? Let's bring the cat back. And then I'll block with the cat. Just keep pinging them slowly out. I guess I could snuff out the Mirror Enforcer. Doesn't feel good though. So I'm not going to do it. I'm going to hold it for a Toxin. Let's block. Then I can use this for the Heaped Harvest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heaped Harvest. 2. Oh, I messed up. Tap too many. Oh yeah. Oops. I was trying to play the Writhing Chrysalis there. That's a whoops. Cauldron Familiar. Well, I guess I could snuff out this thing right now. And then Bajukabog them. Get rid of your stuff. Then bring back the cat. Sacking this. Get a swamp. Okay. Your turn. I'm sort of out of stuff to do. We got rid of 2 of their things forever though. They Deadly Dispute the Wellspring, drawing a bunch of cards. And then Thoughtcast. So they now have 7 cards in hand to my 1. Wellspring, still 7 cards in hand. And another Enforcer. And another Enforcer. I'll try a Rumble. Guess I'm just looking for more Chrysalises. Okay, here I think I just take the Landscape. Play out the Writhing Chrysalis. And then I can block and Viscer's Insight of Familiar. And then block the Chrysalis on the other Enforcer. Kill them both, maybe? Cast down. Fine. It's pretty annoying. We need better recursion. Reckoner's Bargain on the Wellspring, okay? They get to draw a billion cards. Another Enforcer. So they've drawn all 4 Enforcers. Well played. Okay, I'll block. And then we'll make the 5 mana and sack it. Double Harvest, okay. I think I'm almost out of basics. Pass a turn. They play a Spell Bomb. So they can get rid of my Cauldron Familiar now. They decide that's the play. Alright. Don't know what I'm supposed to do at this moment. Let's play Heaped Harvest. And then we grab a basic. We can Deadly Dispute the Cauldron Familiar. Bring it back. Yes. Get another basic. Okay. Play the Munitions. Play the Heaped Harvest again. My last basic, I think. Yep. So do I even want to play this landscape out? I think I'm passing. I guess I go block, block, shoot you, bring back the cat. I guess I actually have some value with the munitions cat. Maybe I'm overlooking that a little bit. Our opponent's drawn more cards. Plays Wellspring to draw more cards. I'm certainly hoping that they will just get rid of Affinity with this ban, but we'll see. My expectation is that they will not. Right, block, block, ping you once, boink, paying one and sacrificing the cat. And then let's take a draw. Okay, so tap. You have to turn off the auto yields. Play the Limbus. Sack the Limbus to the cat. The Limbus goes back in the deck. And then they go to 12, we're at 11. Finding a fling. Put on that on the bottom, I think. We have a Bloody Betrayal. Let's cycle the landscape. Okay. I guess I will shoot you with my cat. And then play the Limbus and return the cat again. See what we get this time. They Reckoner's Bargain away and Mirror Enforcer. They're afraid of dying. They're not really close to dying. I'll take the Rumble. Play the Rumble. Okay, Chrysalis is good. And then I have to pass. They don't have any refurbs in the graveyard right now. Okay. Rose. We'll discard the Threaten effect. Alright, our opponent is attacking in. We'll block. And then ping you again. Then just bring back the cat, I guess. We are out of basics. They go to 15. We're at 7 though, so it's pretty easy for us to die here. So now we could Betrayal them. We could take the Mirror Enforcer, attack, and then Betrayal using the Mirror Enforcer. Let's start with the Chrysalis. No, I can't. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so let's Bloody Betrayal on a Mirror Enforcer. 1, 2, 3. We'll go ahead and attack with the Mirror Enforcer. They're killing their Refurbished Familiar so they can get it back with their Blood Fountain. I'll just eat your Mirror Enforcer. Draw some cards. Now they're going to, in response, Blood Fountain. Okay. Try the Limbus. Practice for 1. Practice for 1. Practice 1 for 1. So that they can't Galvanic my Writhing Chrysalis. Okay. Chrysalis lives. I'm going to go ahead and pop this using my cat. And then cast a Limbus. And then bring back the cat. Limbus back into the library. Cat back on the battlefield. Get to scry and draw. Another Betrayal. Okay. Pass. So we're gonna get rid of the Malevolent Rumble this time. To the Refurbished Familiar, I mean. Discard. They play another Enforcer. We've lost only 1 Chrysalis to the graveyard so far. Ugh. Another Blood Fountain. So I suppose we shoot the Refurb. They've got their own makeshift munitions. They can take out my cat, I guess. They're going face. Interesting. I don't think that's what I would have done. But I guess they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the table. First thing I'm going to do is hang the Refurb with my cat. So they probably munitions it. They didn't. We'll go Betrayal your Enforcer. I have 1, 1, 2. Let's try play the Limbus. Sack it. Maybe this is like too aggressive. They go to 8. Another Limbus. So top that. Shoot this Enforcer with the cat. Play the Limbus. Then we're going to return the cat. We go to 9. Okay. Guess Limbus on top is fine. Going to attack in for 9. So if they don't block, they're dead. What is going on? They just don't block. Okay. Ping you. Shooting you with your creature. Ping you again. Maybe they just didn't see it. Alright, GG. That was a very long game. Was that game 1? It was. Oh my goodness. Bring in the oofs and the grudges. And I guess the spell bombs. We don't need the snuff outs. I don't really want the fling, I don't think. The betrayal is kind of sick. I think I'm gonna just cut on a couple of iguanars. Submit it that way. Okay, I'm keeping this. We have get a green, Malevolent Rumble, oof your land. Okay, they play Heaped Harvest, so let's get green first. Forest. Maybe I just play the Malevolent Rumble into the Heaped Harvest and then start oofing. They play a Blood Fountain. That's a bit scary. Lots of artifacts on the table. Okay. Lembas is great because that gives me a plan now. I can sack the Lembas. I'll keep the cat. I'll go land, get a mountain, then oof your black land. So they have a refurbished. We'll get rid of one Malevolent Rumble, like probably the weaker card in our hand right now. A Thoughtcast, play a land and grab the mountain. Then we just cast with Bargain, sacking the Lembas. Get rid of your black land. But they'll probably have more. There's another land. They Galvanic Blast my oof. That's surprised. Now they have a refurbished familiar. Get rid of the Malevolent Rumble. Getting in for 2. Let's see what we can find. There's a Chrysalis. I think I'll just play the Heaped Harvest at the moment. Getting Swamp. And then next turn I can go Familiar, sack it, sack the Heaped Harvest. Maybe even play the Rumble. Trying to go like max Chrysalis. Opponent plays a Wellspring, drawing a card. Okay. Another refurb. It's pretty annoying. They certainly are drawing multiples. Game 1, 4 Enforcers. Game 2, triple refurb. Pretty sweet. Let's go Cauldron Familiar. Deadly Dispute the Cauldron Familiar. Sacrifice this. Then we'll get the forest. Play a land. And then Viscer's inside the Cauldron Familiar. Nile Spellbomb's okay. Pass. They Reckoner's Bargain the Wellspring, so they gain 2 life and draw 3 cards. 20 life for the opponent. See if they have lands. There's a Mist Vault Bridge. Getting in for a ton. You can go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Play this Iguanar. Make red. Play the Chrysalis. Then I'll play the Swamp. Sack this. And save targets on you. And then we'll play the Nile Spellbomb. But the Nile Spellbomb's not very good right now. We're close to just dying to double Galvanic anyway. Like right now, we're just dead to double Galvanic. They're gonna put us to 6. Okay, block. Toxin Analysis for the opponent. They wanted to kill my thing and gain some life. Okay. The Galvanic Blast my creature, my Iguanar. Okay. We're at 6. They play a Wellspring. So I have the option of Nile Spellbombing right now. If I draw an Ancient Grudge, I can take out both their creatures and then Nile Spellbomb them away. Let's go Garden. Dispute the plant. There we go. Kill this. Kill this one. That worked out exactly like I thought. Nice. Get rid of your stuff and draw some cards. Draw a card. Alright, your turn. So they're out of threats. We're at 6 life though, which is quite bad. So we need to crack all the foods that we find. A Reckoner's Bargain, drawing another 3 cards. Man. These are the games that I don't normally play when I play combo, because I'm like struggling to grind through this right now. Blood Fountain for the opponent. I keep passing. Play the Colony Garden. And then I'll draw from the Viscer's Insight in hand. In case I draw something to draw with. Let's go Lembas. And then bringing back the cat. That puts me to 7. We get to scry and draw. Heaped Harvest is good. Okay, and then I'll go Heaped Harvest. Let's get a basic of any kind. Just only 2 swamps left. Crack it to get back a basic. Okay. Your turn. We are now at 10. Not dead to multiple Galvanics now. I can, we're going to lose double of Viscer's Insight. They held on to that Spellbomb Dang. Our opponent is in danger of timing out. They're at 11 minutes left with the full game 3 and 1 game 2. Okay, they've gotten rid of all my draw spells, so I shouldn't have used the one from hand. Plays a refurb. It's refurbing away. Best draw for me would probably be a Lembus. I can go Lembus, sack Lembus, and then keep gaining life and getting incremental value. They have 2 cards in hand. Imagine that they probably blood token some things. I guess I just blow up their lands. Doesn't feel great. Let's grudge this. I crack the clue. Okay, Ichor Wellspring. Man, this is just a grind. I'm grinding. Another Deadly Dispute for the opponent. And they're just passing. Okay. I wonder if their only threat was the refurbs. That would be weird. If I play on my Chrysalis and pass. And what do you got? They go ahead for cast down. I guess they only have removal in hand. Wellspring. They're going to time out. There is no way that they will win game 3. Mirror Enforcer. Deadly Dispute. Okay. And they pass. We find the Bloody Betrayal. Don't know if that's useful right now. I guess maybe because it gives me a token. The Reckoners bargain their creature, so let's just grudge one of these Blood Fountains. Guess they can use it right now. It looked like they didn't have the 4 mana available, but they did. So never mind. They just let that go. Okay. I'll attack with my creatures. They play a Silver Bluff Bridge, so now they can Blood Fountain back, Mirror Enforcer, and Refurb, discard my Swamp, and have a 6 power on the table. Plays the Refurb. Okay. Mirror Enforcer, and 7 cards in hand. What is in their hand? Krark-Clan Shaman. Okay. Let's just Deadly Dispute one of these spawns. They aren't very good in the face of a Krark. Bojuka Bog. Let's cycle the landscape. Wish I had the Bojuka Bog 1 turn earlier. Sacrifice this treasure token. I think I'm going to block the Mirror Enforcer if I can. Right now they have 7 damage. And they've used 1. Plays the Spellbomb out. They've used 3 Galvanics. They're going to crack the Spellbomb right now. Alright. Just draw. Okay. They have a lot of damage. Do you have the last Galvanic? Can you get it done? Looks like they don't. Deadly Dispute looking for that Galvanic Blast. Can you get it? 12 cards left. Is it the bottom card? Play the Cauldron Familiar. Play Makeshift Munitions. Ping this guy. Sacking that Fam. Play the Lembus. Sack the Lembus. Okay, you go to 5. Scry draw. Chrysalis I do want. So we can Deadly Dispute the Cauldron Familiar. Red. Play the Chrysalis. Then go sack. Sack. Play the Lembus. Return the Fam. I'll bottom this for now. Barely matters. So now Bojuka Bog them. They can just sacrifice and get back their thing, but they just let it go for time, I guess. They're F6'd. That's fine for me. They have another Krark-Clan Shaman. Okay. Toxin Analysis, so they can kill all the ground creatures and get in for 2. That's the plan. So my plan is to Lembus, crack the Lembus for life. We're at 4. They have to not have Galvanic in hand. Wow, okay. Cauldron Familiar. Okay. They have the Lembus. They have the Galvanic finally. 7 minutes left on clock. Can they get it done? So the Hissing Iguanar was kind of junky. I feel like it is pretty sweet. Sort of a win con. Bring in the Pulsamorasas. I don't know. Maybe I should just be trying to gain as much life as possible. We're on the play. Can't keep this hand. This hand is fine. Let's see if they quad refurb me again. Let's go Garden, pass. Turn 2, dispute the token. Trying to build up to some threats. Okay. Draw some cards. That's the turn. So we have the Spell Bomb, which can be useful. Here's the refurb. Leave me alone, Refurbished Familiar. Leave me alone. Land. Play the Heaped Harvest and grab the mountain. I guess I'm just going to play the Colony Garden, sack the Harvest for a Swamp, and Deadly Dispute, just drawing cards, keeping my life total high, just so that it takes more time to win. And get in. Find a Chrysalis. Go Colony Garden. Just keep to the plan. Grab a Swamp. Deadly Dispute here. Okay, we find makeshift munitions. So I can pass. Now I can Nile Spellbomb and go cat, kill this and stuff. Then I can keep the things from coming back. They play a Wellspring. And a Mirror Enforcer. And a Mirror Enforcer. Boo. Getting in for a large amount. Or just 2, I guess. That's not that large. Okay, we have Grudges. Let's go cat. Put you to 20. Or 19. Spellbomb. Grudge this one. And then this one. And then I'm passing. Planning to throw the cat at the refurb. They Deadly Dispute the Wellspring. Let's just ping this right now. Maybe Affinity is a little bit less overpowered without the recursion, but they could still play something like Reaping the Graves. So we have a Hissing Iguanar. Let's start with a Rumble. That way, like, they have a Galvanic. They can't wreck me. I think I just take the Limbus and then play out the Chrysalis. Then play the Limbus. Wait, Z. Crack 1. We can't put too many triggers on the stack so that they can't Galvanic my thing. Okay, Limbus. And then crack it with the Cauldron Familiar. We're grinding. I'm looking for lands. But I will take a Chrysalis. That feels pretty good. And now I think I sort of have control. Maybe. Cast down. Fine. So it's a 1-for-1, I guess. They play the Blood Fountain out. Now I just have to wait for them to activate it, which is annoying. Our Clan Shaman, sure. Sacrifice. So we will sacrifice. Hang you. Less than 5 minutes, opponent. What are you going to do? Okay, they ran out of enough mana to use the Blood Fountain, so I'm free to just use the Nile Spellbomb now. I'll Spellbomb you. Drawing a Deadly Dispute. Play the Chrysalis out then. And then play the Swamp. So by not using the hotkeys, they got in a troublesome spot. Okay. Shoot you with my Chrysalis, I guess. I got a 16. Maybe I could have Deadly Disputed the Chrysalis. Let's play this Iguanar. And then Deadly Dispute the Spawn. And shoot them. What's nice is actually if I hit them with the creature, it does double damage because of the Iguanar. Let's go another Heaped Harvest. And now they are killing my Iguanar, so I'll sacrifice this, ping them with my Iguanar. Oink. Get a land, which will be the mountain now. Get the fam back. Ping. Little bit of ping. Get you now and then. Love it. Okay, so now we are pretty ahead. They're at 12. They play Refurbished. That's annoying. Gets rid of my Iguanar. My poor guy. Will they be able to deal me enough damage in time? Deadly Dispute on the Cauldron Familiar. Draw some cards. Let's cycle the landscape. Pulse Marasa. Okay, pulse on the Chrysalis. Green. Play the Chrysalis back out. That feels good. I do not want to block the Refurbished Familiar. They play a land. They Deadly Dispute their Refurb so they can now Blood Fountain it back and replay it. Then I'll lose my Viscerer's Insight, which will stink. But there's no way that they win in time. Another Krark Clan Shaman. Okay. Let's see how many they sacrifice. Sacrificing 2 artifacts, 3 artifacts. They have to sacrifice 5. This is so aggressive. How are you going to win? You're getting rid of all of your resources. Okay, sacrifice. Sacrifice. And ping you. There's no possible way for them to win. Poor opponent. Affinity could not beat cats. Let's pass. I don't want to play out my swamp because they're going to just get back the Krark Clan Shaman and the refurb. Gets back the creatures. Plays the refurb. Saw it coming. Discard the swamp. Need some Limbus. Another Eviscerator is not great. We are at 28 though. Let's see what happens. I'm watching that clock. They deadly speed away their land. Very, very low on resources. Plays another land and a Mere Enforcer. Okay, now I guess they have everything. It's like a 5-turn clock. Yeah. We have a Chrysalis. Lay that bad boy out. Then I'm going to sack a spawn and draw some cards. Another Chrysalis. Well, play another Chrysalis. Did we win? I'm going for that 3-2. Let's see what our opponent wants to do. They still do have the Krarkland Shaman, but if they want to kill my Chrysalises, they will also have to kill their Mere Enforcer. They deadly dispute away I think it was a treasure token. Yeah. Plays Niall's Spellbomb. Well, that stinks. I'm gonna get rid of my Viscer's Insight. Plays the Krarkland Shaman. Fine. They have a Toxin Analysis. I guess I could have shot it with my spawn, so I messed that up. Sacrifice. I definitely messed that up, but I don't think it matters. Just kill this thing. Sacrifice again. Shoot you. Whatever. I'm just sitting there wondering what their plan is. You have 60 seconds. We'll start with a Rumble. That way I can oof away the Rumble. Okay. Sure. I'm gonna get rid of my stuff. Let's see what we find. Harvest and Lembas. Let's take the Lembas. And then I'm going to go Lembas into... I guess they scoop. Okay, 2-2 on round 5. I need some coffee. We're here in round 5. We have the wonkiest hand I have seen so far with this deck, but I do have double Chrysalis. So I would like to keep it. It's a crazy play. We can go Forest, turn to Rumble, try to find enough to play the Chrysalis. Mountain for the opponent. They're on mono red. No. Let's play Colony Garden. Double Mountain. Thermo Alchemist. They're on straight up regular burn. I don't know if I can win. Actually, wait, what am I talking about? I'm a life gain deck. Let's Malevolent Rumble, looking for some life gain. Okay, Swamp. I'll pass the turn. And then we need to play the Swamp, get a Mountain, and then kill this so I can start getting Chrysalis power on the table. And then try and keep gaining life through the Thermo Alchemists. Uh-oh, double Thermo. That's even scarier. That means every bolt is 5 damage. I don't like it. Let's grab a Mountain and then pass. We have to deadly dispute the plant. This will put us to 19 here. And then double bolt puts us to 9. I'm pretty dead. Let's dispute this plant. Did not find a snuff out, so we're just going to die here probably. That's okay. Our opponent had the nuts. Needle drop. Poppin'. Pew pew pew. Bolt. That's another 5 damage, putting me to 9. So now all they need is Bolt, Fire Blast, and that will be it. Zap. We go to 7. Bolt. Okay, so 6. So Fire Blast, we're dead. Can you do it? Did they get there? Bam, bam. Okay, we're dead. We're on the draw. We reverse probably the best possible start from the burn opponent where we had absolutely nothing we were doing. We're going to go all of the weathers. Cut the flings and the munitions. Bring in the Pulse of Marasa. Then anything that I can use as removal. So get rid of the Hissing Iguanars. Maybe just the Hissing Iguanars entirely out, and then we'll bring in the flings. No. Make sure the munitions back in. So we can Betrayal plus munitions. And try to use the munitions to pop them with the cats and stuff. Let's see if this can be a winning line. Okay, we're on the play. Nope, mulligan. Oh my god. Mulligan again? Not like this. Okay. So we keep this. We get rid of the snuff out. We get rid of the weather. Land pass. We're going to grab a swamp and then hopefully work our way up to Heaped Harvest with the Cauldron Familiar. Mountain for the opponent. Lotus Petal. I'm just going to grab a swamp right now. They're probably going to Lotus Petal out a Thorn or a Thermo Alchemist or something. Cool. Turn 1 Thermo. Land. I should have played the Twisted Landscape. That was a mistake. Okay, we go to 21. Better than nothing. And then I'll play the Heaped Harvest, and I think try to sacrifice it to gain 3 life. They Ren's Resolve. Finding Mountain Lava Spike, we're at 20. We have a Lembas. So play the land, Heaped Harvest. We'll grab a Swamp and pass the turn. This is a very funny matchup. Okay, they put us to 19. Next turn, they have 4 damage we know about. Pew. We go to 15. Pew pew. We go to 14. Pew pew. We go to 13. And now 12. Off the Thermo. 12. Yep. And 9. Okay. Sacrifice this. Go back to up to 12. Grabbing the mountain. The Jukabogging them doesn't do very much. Play out. I guess I sack the cat and draw some cards. Play the Colony Garden. We're at 11. So this next turn, it's Lembas, Crack Lembas to gain another 3 life. I don't think we can beat this Thermo chain, though. They're just Thermoing out. Pew pew! All they need is 1 more bolt and we're dead. Zap. Double land. They just go Chain Lightning. GG. Could not get there. A little bit too slow. Overall, I enjoyed this deck. It was pretty fun. Mid-range is hard for me to pilot, that's for sure. Hopefully, I did Ricardo a good job. And hopefully one day we won't have to deal with Writhing Chrysalis anymore, but we'll see. And I hope you enjoyed. We'll see you in the next video.